Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Eastern Hancock High School as we get ready for the Eastern Hancock Royals to take on the Monroe Central Golden Bears in a boys JV basketball matchup. This is a Mid-Eastern Conference matchup. The Royals are undefeated in Mid-Eastern Conference play. No, we fell. I forgot we fell to Wapahani. We did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We fell to Wapahani, so one loss in Mid-Eastern Conference play. But having a pretty good season on the JV side. We beat Greenfield last week on what was easily the most exciting JV game that we've called.
Absolutely.
So we are excited to have you here tonight. Hope everybody is excited to be watching. We got about 2 minutes left here before tip-off, and we'll get underway. Starting lineups.
I'm looking forward to see what Caden Willis has in store for an encore from last Saturday.
Yeah, he was outstanding last week. That was the best game I've seen him play as far as pure effort, pure offense, defense, everything. And it wasn't like he was just making everything he threw up. He was playing a really good team, and he was doing a great job. Charlie Halcomb, too. We really saw leadership from both those guys in that game last week. So I'm looking forward, like you said, to see what they can put together here this evening. As we get everything ready here, let us know, make sure everything sounds okay. Sorry, I'm trying to log into
I'm always
my account.
amazed by Spalding's playlist.
I am too. It's always quite unique.
Just went from the Eurythmics to Salt and Peppa's Shoop. So any 90s fans out there? I'm not sure Aaron knows what's on his playlist.
I'm not sure he does either. Sorry, I'm currently trying to verify that I'm not a robot on our chat.
Reminds me of, it's like a Geico commercial or Progressive or something. There's a robot trying to pass the things. It just cracks me up. How many times can you identify pictures?
I don't know. I'm now on the 7th round of identifying pictures here. So there we go. All right, starting lineups here. We'll start with the Golden Bears. And number 1, Jackson Conkle, the 5'9" freshman. Number 2, Carter Wheatley, the 5'10" sophomore. Number 20, Justice Olam, the 5'11" sophomore. Number 24, Carter Duncan, the 5'11" sophomore. And then lastly, number 35, 6'3" sophomore Josh Swearingen. For the Royals, sophomore number 3, Luke Schilling. The junior point guard, number 14, Chase Stewart. The shooting guard, junior number 35, Charlie Halcomb. The power forward, number 13, a junior, Caden Willis. And then the freshman center, number 50, Eli Manship. All right. So Olam and Willis getting ready to jump. Willis taps it to Halcomb.
I like that play right there.
Charlie with a quick 2. You going to
Yep.
score us? I'll score them?
Yep.
Or you want to do the other way around?
That doesn't matter. That was a nice one right there.
Yes, it was. Charlie Halcomb right off the bat, 2 points.
And you don't always see an offensive tip like that. It's usually a defensive thing. Great job of Caden on the tip.
Ullum on the wing. Kicks in the quarter to Kunkel. He drives on Schilling. Schilling cuts him off. He stepped on the line there. Yeah, Jackson Kunkel stepped on it. Nice job of Schilling cutting him off. Royals will get the ball back here.
Looks like they're sitting in a 2-3, and we should tear this up right there.
Charlie Halcomb 3 from the corner,
Ooh.
in and out. Willis with the offensive board, puts it back up, and he's fouled by Duncan. There you go. You were talking about Willis.
Yep. I like that aggressiveness on the boards from Caden.
Yep.
And he has a clear height advantage and took advantage of that.
Misses the first free throw. Knocks home the second one. He's got a point. Eastern Hancock leads 3-0. Kunkel, nearly poked away by Stewart.
Did his best Jake Spalding impersonation there.
Well, when you got to go against it every day in practice, you probably get pretty good at it.
Absolutely.
Kunkel in the corner gets it back out to Wheatley. Up top to Ullum. Ullum looks like he's looking to try to get by, but Willis just picks his pocket.
Yep. Got Schilling out on the wing. I'm going to throw it to Charlie instead.
Up top, Stewart back to Willis on the right wing. Kicks it across to Schilling down. Manship can't handle it there.
I like the look. Manship running the baseline, and Luke tried to get it past the defender. Just passed a little too hot.
Our spacing wasn't great there.
No.
I felt like they were a little close. I don't know if we got in a bit of a hurry or what. Kunkel drives, switch there by Manship. Ullum's got Manship on him now. He's working, gets into the paint, kicks it back out. 3 from Wheatley.
Way off.
Yeah, just hits the backboard, nothing else. Gets his own rebound after it's knocked around. Kicks it to Duncan. They throw it inside to Swearingen. Oh, nice extra pass over there. He finds Wheatley, and Wheatley's fouled by Chase Stewart. Let's check the replay on that.
I think that's legit. Chase was holding his hands up, but Chase didn't realize he was holding his hands up at an angle.
Yep.
On that missed three-pointer, that was a beautiful closeout from Manship that threw that shot off.
First free throw is good there from Wheatley. Gives the Golden Bears their first point of the game. Second free throw up and good as well.
And with this team, that's what we don't want to do, is give them easy points. I think defensively we'll be stronger. Can't send them to the line. And to call that off the Bears. Little entry pass from Willis at the high post to Manship cutting. Gets deflected. Schilling will inbound. Alley-oop.
Willis can't finish it. Rebound knocked around. Duncan comes away with it. Kunkel running with it. Pull up 15-footer. Airballs it. Willis grabs the board.
Yep. Well, we missed a couple shots real in close right now. We did that a little bit last week. You want to make sure we're not missing the bunnies. There we go.
Stewart, nice pass over to Manship. Manship's got 2. Timeout here by Coach Tom Byram. Full timeout, and we're going to take a sec to hear from our friends at 9 Star. Eastern Hancock leads 5-2.
We are really heavily involved in the community, so there are multiple different volunteer opportunities that we can go and do.
Volunteer time to share their time and talents with organizations that need not only monetary assistance, but just people's time to help those organizations grow and thrive.
9 Star is a different kind of company. And the difference is you.
That would just take it to a whole new level.
All right, we're back here. There we go. Trying to get this. Eastern, like you said, we missed a couple shots that we got, but right now we're getting all clean looks. I like where we're at offensively. I like that last one there. Stewart dishes to Manship for the quick basket. I think I got that on replay. Let's check the instant replay out there. Stewart catches on the wing, drives. Nice little pass to Manship.
Right. Chase drew the middle defender to him, and they forgot about Manship. I don't know how you can forget about the Manships.
Conkle gets it across.
Trap.
There's the trap. Gets it over to Ullum on the right wing. Ullum trapped again. Willis pokes it away.
It's like Stewart got poked in the eye.
Nice job there. Yeah, Stewart got hit in the eye. We're going to see our first sub of the game. Griffin Ganem checking in for the Golden Bears. And I think because they stopped play, I think Shaw's going to have to get Stewart here.
Yeah. It's not like soccer will let you play with 4 and run back on. Chase is disappointed because he knows he's all right. He just got stunned, I think. Now here comes the trap again.
That was nearly a travel.
Yes. He Euro stepped across the half-court line.
The refs were – I think the ref closest to us was expecting the ref farthest away to call it, and the ref farthest away was looking at something else there, I think. Halcomb on the right wing with it, back up top to Shaw, over to Schilling on the left wing. Back up top, back to Schilling. Get it to Willis. Willis catches it, top of the key, backs it back out.
I know we're working the ball around, but, man, they are packed in so tight.
Willis up and under, no. Manship puts it up, no. Rebound there by Swearingen. Conkle's off, he's pushing. Shaw picks him up, and he's traveled again there.
Drug his foot.
Coach Byram doesn't like it, but
yeah, and Olam's checking back in.
You can't really see it there because Coach Bechtel was standing in the way.
Yeah, he did. He drug his foot.
So 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Eastern Hancock by 5. Like you said, 1 or 2 big threes here, and you're going to pull them out of the lane.
I'd like to see us hit from that mid-range, right? Oh, Charlie
Halcomb with 5 points. Drills the 3 from the right side.
Big time by Charlie. And nearly another travel.
Oh, but it is a turnover. Trying to go inside there to Swearingen, and Manship with the better hands than he had before steals it away.
I'm not sure they got anybody who can throw over Willis with him at the top. There you go, Charlie.
There's not a lot of varsity teams that can throw over him.
Schilling, no.
Missed everything on that 3. Rebounded by Wheatley. Olam's going to push it. Gets cut off by Shaw. They swing it around 3 from Gammon. No, rebounded by Willis.
That was an interesting release. He released it on the way up rather than a traditional shot.
Nice extra pass from Shaw. Schilling cross court. Charlie Halcomb 3 from the right wing.
Oh!
Charlie Halcomb has 8 first quarter points. And Coach Byram's not happy with his team. I mean, if you look at Max Preps, you know that Charlie's a good 3-point shooter, and that he's telling his team, you guys have got to find him out there on the wing.
And here's the thing. I think I didn't see which one of his players Coach Byron was getting after, but we may see him extend a little bit more, which is going to open things up in the middle.
I did not hit replay on that. I apologize. I thought I did. We're going to take a quick break and hear from our friends at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms. Big thanks to our friends there at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. They've been a sponsor of us since the beginning.
Yep. Are they the original sponsor?
They were our first sponsor. So Eastern Hancock with the lead, 13-2. 2.5 minutes here. Charlie Halcomb has 8 for the Royals.
No, he just extended full court now to keep them guessing. We may be getting a 10 call. Nope. They get it over just in time.
They get it over. Wheatley's got it. He drives with the right hand. Puts up the runner short. Rebounded by Halcomb, but it's just stolen away there. Manship with a great extra effort on that save.
Yep.
Gets it to Schilling. Now the Royals have a 3-on-2. Willis drives baseline, puts up the up and under, no. Offensive rebound, Manship puts it up and in for 2.
Eli doing on both ends. Saves the ball, introduces himself to some cheerleaders, gets the garbage basket. Here comes Shaw.
Shaw with the steal and lay-in. 2 more, and the Royals have pushed the lead up to 15.
I like that play. That was a nice steal from Shaw. Nice finish, too. There's another tip ball from Willis.
Yeah. Schilling just knifes in there. Gets another steal. Halcomb finds Willis in the corner. 3 on the way. Short. Tipped out by Schilling. Shaw saves it to Willis. Nice effort there by Garrett Shaw. He's got the ball back up top with 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Nice swing. Deep 2 from Manship. He's got it. Manship's got 6, and I guarantee that's the most he's scored in the quarter.
I was going to say, well, I don't know that he shot as much as he shot this quarter. It's not usually what he does, but they're leaving him alone.
3 on the way there from Ganem. No good. Rebounded by Manship. Stolen away there. I think that was Duncan that stole it.
Yep, and then Eli fouled him. It's all right, Eli. They give you 5.
Preston, Markley, and Miles winning coming in for the Royals.
I really like our hustle. We're all over the court on both ends.
Picking up right where we left off last week against Greenfield.
I'm just thinking that too.
42 seconds remain. Eastern Hancock by 17. They get it into Olam. Thought about the 3. Over to Wheatley. Back up top to Olam on the top of the key. He hits Bogue. Back to Olam. Gets it over to Ganem. Duncan with 25 seconds left up top to Olam. He drives with the right hand, gets to the basket, lays it up and in.
That was a nice play.
Yes, it was. 15 seconds. Royals going to hold for the last shot. Eastern Hancock leads 19-4. Shaw finds Winnan in the corner for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Shaw with 4 seconds left. Kicks it over to Stewart. Stewart, step back 3.
Oh!
No good.
Off the front rim.
And at the end of the first quarter, the score, Eastern Hancock 19, Monroe Central 4. You are watching the Eastern Hancock Sports Network. We're going to take a second here from our sponsors.
NYSAR is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, as we get back there, I'm going to take a sec. We're going to run our replay. I want to try our slow-mo replay. Watch our this beautiful save here by Shaw in slow motion. Nice play by Garrett Shaw.
Yep, very nice. I like that slow-mo too. Golden Bears with the ball. Royals with Shaw, Halcomb, Markley, Wennon, and Stewart, that group they finished the quarter with.
Ullum splits the defenders, rises up, no good. Winnan fights for it.
Who was that? Was that
Bogue.
Irwin that came flying in there for the Golden Bears?
Nope, that was Kyler Bogue.
Bogue, okay. I saw 3 on there.
I'm not sure what the confusion was there. Anyway, Chase Stewart breaks the press, kicks to Winnan in the corner. Winnan drives. Dishes cross court to Charlie. Charlie drives all the way in, lays it up, no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed by Preston Markley, who's then fouled by Carter Duncan. That's going to be Duncan's second foul. That was just him hustling for the ball, but he was on the floor. Preston was standing up, so it's going to get the foul called every time.
Yep, got into Preston's leg. And Charlie passed up the open 3, got himself too close to make it.
Miles up top, go over to Charlie. Charlie drives, finds Markley. Markley's floater rolls home. Preston Markley with his first 2 of the game. Ullum guarded by Halcomb. Eastern Hancock leads by 17 here. Just under 6 left here in the first quarter, or first half. That ball deflected away by both Stewart and Halcomb. They saw that pass, that entry pass coming from a mile away.
Yeah. Looked like one of them was blocking the other one.
Duncan finds Ullum. Ullum trying to back down. Shaw goes over the top of him, and he's got 2 more. He's got 4 of their 6 points here.
And they've gone man-to-man.
Shaw just takes it all the way himself.
That might be too much. We'll see how long they stay in that. I'm not sure they can hang with our 5, no matter what the 5 are that are out there.
Well, and Shaw, a better ball handler than you realize. I mean, you don't think of him as being a great ball handler, great one-on-one guy, but he's actually really quick and can take you to the basket at any time. Ullum switched off to Markley, gets it back to Duncan. Back up top to Ullum. Right wing to Bogue. Down in the corner there to Ganem. 5 minutes left. Ullum's going to take the 3 over Miles Winnan. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart.
Thread the needle.
Yeah. Kick it. Charlie left wing for 3. No. Rebound fought for, but nice strong rebound there by Duncan. Ullum gets around Chase Stewart. Charlie tries to take the charge, but Ullum with a nice step around shoots it. 23-8 in favor of the Royals. 4:37 to go here in the second quarter. Miles can't finish, but Charlie with the offensive rebound. His putback, no. Rebound by Duncan. Duncan goes to the floor, and it's going to be a travel.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because he pulled the ball away. He didn't want to get knocked out of his hands and lost his footing when he did that.
Miles winning to inbound here. Gets it to Shaw. Shaw up and in for 2 more.
Shaw with 6 points.
Yeah. We saw him have a good game against Greenfield as well, so we're seeing some of these guys step up, having some as the season progresses here. Duncan on the right wing. Back up top to Ullum. Ullum's got 6 of their 8. Gets by Markley. Puts up the floater, and Ullum's got 8 points, including 6 this quarter.
Yeah, Ullum seems like he's tired of waiting around for his teammates.
Yep. Chase Stewart dishes to Shaw. 3 from the right wing, way too hard. Rebound Duncan. He's got 5 rebounds now. Ullum working on Halcomb. Dishes over to Ganem. Bogue tries to go into Duncan. It's knocked away, but it'll stay with the Golden Bears. Schilling, Willis, and Manship coming back in. Eastern leads 25-10 with 3:38 left here in the second quarter. Wheatley's got it. Drives. Tries to go over to Bogue. Does. Bogue up and in for 2. Gets the friendly roll.
So far, a much better quarter for the Golden Bears, but they are still way behind. The Royals, just offensively, we could convert. This would be mercy rule already. We
just have struggled at the rim. shooting a lot of trick shots at the
Yeah,
rim.
well, looks a little bit like Willis is heat checking off his last game.
Yeah. I think Charlie's missed a couple bunnies
Yep.
there. Oh, Manship
geez.
just takes it away from both.
That was a power move. Charlie all by himself. He's going to drive in, dish.
Manship 15-footer, no. Rebound by Duncan. 25-12. Eastern Hancock still leads by 13 here. We have gone cold this quarter. Outside of those 2 baskets from Shaw, we really haven't gotten a whole lot.
Nope.
Willis almost stole away from Wheatley. Wheatley drives, dishes out to Duncan. He gets around Schilling, puts it up. Too hard. Schilling with the rebound. He's going to push. He doesn't have numbers. Gets it by Ganman, kicks it over to Willis. Willis guarded by Wheatley up top to Stewart.
Coach Bechtel just wanting him to run through one now, kind of settle down here.
We haven't gotten any bad looks, but you got to see the ball go through the basket
Yep.
now. Manship gets it over to Schilling. Schilling's going to blow by Gannon, puts it up,
Nope.
no. Manship with the offensive board, his putback, no. Gannon with the rebound.
And they're playing a little bit physical, not any fouls really, but we're just not adjusting to it.
Gannon 3 from dead ahead. That one hit the wire. I'm not going to call it, but Charlie got the rebound, so no harm done there. 30-second timeout here by Coach Bechtel. We're going to take a quick 9-star timeout break.
At 9-Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9-Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, we're back here. Eastern still leads by 13. I think the point of that timeout, Coach Bechtel was telling him, go in and make contact.
Yep.
Go up with it. Don't try to avoid. Don't try to, do anything fancy. Just go through them. So Stewart with the ball across half court. Gets it to Halcomb on the right wing. Halcomb's guarded by Ullum up top to Manship. Oh, nice pass there. Willis gets it into Halcomb. That's what we needed right there.
Yep, that was beautiful.
I got Charlie with 10 now.
I'll tell you what, over the last few games, I've been really impressed with Caden's passing. That wasn't something I always, he knew he was really athletic, jump out of the gym and shoot well, but his passing has been really good.
I think our JV passes better than our varsity when it comes to sets like that.
Got bumped and no call. Coach Bechtel still looking for the call.
Ullum guarded by Manship, gets it back up top to Ganem. Back over to Ullum. Under a minute to play here. Ullum's trying to work on Manship. Manship doing a nice job keeping him in front. Dishes it inside there. Swearingen no good.
That's a good call, jump ball.
Tie up there. We'll check the replay.
I was waiting to see who he was going to call on because it was going to be a rough call either way.
Yeah. Schilling and Duncan tied up. So Stewart walking it across. 30 seconds left here. Finds Willis up to Manship. Over to Halcomb. Stewart's going to drive, put up the left-handed layup, gets the basket to fall. Willis with the steal. His shot was beautiful. I looked down for a sec to write the score, and Willis gets a steal. Ullum guarded by Willis. 3 seconds left. Drives in, 14-footer, rolls out. And that's going to do it for the end of the second quarter. At the halftime intermission, Eastern Hancock leads 31-12. Take a look at that last steal there by Willis.
That was a great anticipation.
He just baited him into it. Nice job there by Willis of, like you said, anticipating and being ready for it. So.
Yeah. And careless by the Golden Bears on that one.
So we're going to get our official stats, and we will go ahead, take our halftime break. We'll be back momentarily.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
At 9-Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9-Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell, and this is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, thanks for taking time to be with us. And we're in January, and we have tournament basketball coming up not very long from now. Is that possible?
It is possible, Coach, and it's just kind of like as they say, it's just like Christmas. It comes around once a year, and it's here again. We're ready to go.
Well, we're ready to go because a week from Sunday, Greg Rakestraw and I will be hosting the pairing show on the IHSAA Champions Network, live from the IHSAA headquarters. And I know we're both excited about it. And I know you guys are proud of doing something that few, if any, other state associations do, and that is televised live the pairings for their particular tournaments around the state.
And we do, Coach, and we hire excellent talent to run that show with yourself and Greg, but it really is the beginning of the second season. While teams have been preparing all year long, but that day that draw comes out, teams are gathered, they've got their wings and their pizza, and they're gathered with their teammates, and they're just looking for that draw. And then the planning begins on Monday about who they're going to play and putting their best foot forward. Their coaches are going to game plan, and it really is the start of a memorable experience for our kids.
You think back to your days at North Posey, my days at Plainfield, it was televised around the state, depending on where you lived. You may or may not have gotten a chance to see it, or you listened to the radio broadcast. And we've come, obviously, a long way as a society technologically, but now each one of the IHSAA sports has its own standalone pairing show, which I think is incredible.
It does. We do our own thing here, and it's part of that is technology. We've got a studio here at the office now, and the studio is it really rivals not many others, and we're able to do a professional product. And we have people that are truly knowledgeable about the game that come and break the brackets down, and that's anything from wrestling to basketball, boys and girls, to you name it. We're going to have a pairing show across the year. Obviously, we recently did football, and it really is a quality product, and we continue to strive to make it better. And I'm excited about the girls' show coming up here in 2 weeks. We've got 9 undefeated teams left in the state in the girls' basketball side, Coach. 9 this late in the season, so it's going to be one whale of a tournament.
Yeah, I can't underscore that enough because girls basketball in our state gets better and better and better, gets more balanced. And as you're talking about, 9 undefeated teams, and I'm sure one of the things Greg and I will focus on the broadcast a week from Sunday is that how wide open these things really are. Now, obviously, South Bend, Washington repeats. They seem to be in strong position. But I will tell you what, this will be a fantastic tournament coming up.
Oh, it will be. It will be. And it goes from one end of the state to the other. You know, Zionsville right here in the Indianapolis market on the girls' side they're undefeated still, and I'm sure that's going to be a highly anticipated matchup as if those two teams advance.
Right.
The plans work out as they want them to. But, yeah, it's, girls basketball is basketball. And, we don't differentiate here at the office. It's all important, and it's all Indiana basketball, and it's a strong brand with quality coaches and great players.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig, all things related to the IHSAA. Paul, I appreciate your time. I look forward to our conversation next week. Don't forget, everyone, 22nd of this month, the Girls Pairing Show on the IHSAA Champions Network, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great week, Commissioner.
Thanks, Coach. You have a great one also.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
At 9-Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9-Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
The weather is cold outside, but here in Charlottesville, the action is heating up on the court. Eastern Hancock basketball is back and more exciting than ever. Now is the perfect time to come on down and check out the Eastern Hancock girls basketball team. Come cheer on your ladies as they make a run for the Mid-Eastern Conference Championship and beyond. You can follow the Royals all season long here on the home of the Royals, EHSN.
Governor Holcomb, I love how high school sports teach the importance of the journey.
I couldn't agree more, Commissioner Neidig. Before any measure of success is achieved, like making a winning play or earning a state championship, student athletes go on an essential journey that humbles and teaches them every step of the way.
The lessons learned along the journey of high school sports are about so much more than just the game. Student athletes learn how to persevere through adversity, never give up, and to get better every day.
This second classroom teaches the skills, behaviors, and attitudes student athletes need to be successful on the playing field and in life.
There's no better training ground for today's teens on their way to becoming tomorrow's leaders. Support the vital work of education-based athletics by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is keeping education in front of athletics. This is the journey of high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, folks, we're back and getting ready to start the second half of action here in this JV game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Quick rundown of scoring. We'll do the Golden Bears first. We have number 20, Justice Ullum, leading the way with 8. Carter Wheatley has 2 on those 2 free throws. And then Kyler Bogue has 2 on a putback. So not a lot of scoring there from the Golden Bears. For the Royals, probably the most balanced scoring we've seen all year. And correct me if I'm wrong on this. I've got Charlie Halcomb with 10, Eli Manship with 6, Garrett Shaw with 6, Caden Willis with 5, Chase Stewart with 2, and Preston Markley with 2.
Yep. And you're right, it's very balanced, and they've been coming at different times. We got a little boost from Eli in the first quarter and a boost from Shaw in the second quarter.
And those are guys that you just don't normally count on for a ton of points. Like I said, that Eli was averaging 3 points per game. Yeah, Eli's averaging 3.4 points per game. Shaw's averaging 2.8. So they're combining for about 6 points a game, and they've each got 6 here in the first half. That's a huge boost to the Royals. Getting ready to start the second half here. I'm just looking down at the bench. Looks like both teams are going with starters. I'm noticing the Monroe Central varsity players walking by in their yellow polos. You don't see yellow polos a lot. Even with yellow teams,
right.
I feel like a lot of them go with like black or white
right.
polos or something. And so I like the yellow, but you don't see it a lot.
Actually, look like they're ready to go out golfing with the khaki pants.
I know. So Golden Bear basketball to start.
We've got I was going to say we got our 1-3-1. It looked like at first, but now settled into a man. But we ran that trap earlier, and it was devastating for the Golden Bears.
I communicate a little bit better on the switch. Looked like we weren't quite sure if we were going to switch or stick with it. Charlie Halcomb crashes into Swearingen, and it's going to be a foul on Chuck. His first of the game.
Yeah, and that's the kind of foul you can live with, an aggressive, trying to get a loose ball.
So Duncan trying to find somebody here. Nobody's open. That's got to be close to 5. Finally finds Ullum, and Ullum goes up and over Willis. That puts Ullum in double figures. My pen has been running out of ink.
Stewart running the point, hands off to Halcomb.
Oh, nice pass over to Manship, and he finishes it.
That was beautiful.
Eli Manship with 2 more.
There's a couple times we've hit guys on the block like that. The ball handler peeled into the top of the key, and there it was.
Oh! Trying to go over Manship and can't do it. Nice kick by Stewart out to Charlie Halcomb for 3, in and out. Rebound by Swearingen.
You know, in hockey they give an award at the end of the year for the best two-way player. We're looking at Eli tonight several times. Made a play on one end, went down and finished it off on the other side.
Yes, he did. Ullum couldn't finish. Willis with the rebound kicks over to Schilling. Quick trigger
Boom.
there. And Luke Schilling with his first basket of the game. That's going to be a quick timeout here. 30-second timeout for the Golden Bears, and we're going to take a second, listen to our friends at Paxton Farms.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
So you're talking about Manship doing a great job as a two-way player. He's got 8 tonight. That's his season high. His previous season high was only 7 against Westo.
Good job, Eli.
So Eastern Hancock here by 22. Ullum drives, gets cut off by Stewart. Dishes to Duncan, drives to the left hand. He's fouled. That's a tough play there.
Yeah, they're going to call Luke with body in, but they've been letting the bumping go along most of the night. I'm kind of surprised they called that one.
I think he tripped. I think when Willis jumped in, I think he tripped over a foot. Duncan can't find anybody, finally gets it into Ullum.
That's a couple times they've nearly gotten a 5-second call.
Yep. Ullum working on Manship up top. Dishes over to Conkle on the right side. He tries to drive by Stewart, and it's poked away by Halcomb, but Conkle recovers. It's it over to Ullum up top. Ullum working on Manship, back over to Conkle. His 3 from the right wing.
Oh!
Banks it in.
Conkle toilet bowls it. That touched every part of the net on its way through.
His first basket of the game. Gets the lead down 36-17.
I like that idea.
Yep.
I think Willis wasn't set and ready for the pass. Eli saw what was going to happen and was kind of a little bit too quick on it, but that would have been another good entry pass.
Conkle nearly stolen away by Willis. Ullum drives. Stewart tries to take the steal or take the charge, can't do it, and Schilling with the rebound. Oh, threads the needle to Manship, who puts it up and no
come on,
good.
Eli. There we go.
Nice job, Eli Manship. But what a pass from Schilling. Unfortunately, Schilling's not going to get the assist because Manship needed that extra offensive rebound to pad his stats. Goodness gracious, that was pretty. Conkle drives, dishes to Swearingen. That was just poor defense there by the Royals and a nice awareness by Conkle. Chase Stewart drives, dishes to Willis, corner three. Perfect.
That was smooth.
Caden Willis with 8. Eastern Hancock's lead is 41-17. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Willis with another steal. Lost the handle on it. Still lost the handle on it. Conkle gets on the floor, but squirts out to Chase Stewart. His shot up, no good. And then Chase lost it out of bounds. It'll be Golden Bear basketball.
Yeah, and you see like that, I mean, it kind of getting a lot of contact on both ends of the floor, both teams, and yet you get the little bump call. Kids just want some consistency.
Yes, they do.
Chase was looking around like, come on, how did I not get fouled?
And like you said, there's been plenty like that they've let go, but then there's been a couple that they've called. Conkle with another travel there.
Yeah, and Ganem will get Conkle. It's like his brain gets ahead of what his feet are doing, and he knows where he wants to go.
I've been there. Stewart walks it across. Gets it over to Halcomb. Halcomb drives down to the right side. Puts up the runner, no. Rebounded by Swearingen. He throws it up ahead, and then Ganem couldn't handle it. It'll be Eastern Hancock ball still.
Coach Bechtel showing a lot of patience with our wild scoop shots tonight.
Yes, he is. Chase Stewart gets it over to Schilling. He's guarded by Ullum up top. Gets a screen from Manship. Schilling drives in, puts up the layup, no. Taps it back out to Willis. Willis between the legs, shoots the three, no. Rebound Manship, he puts it up and in for 2 more.
Well, maybe Manship's been saving everything up for tonight.
He's got 12.
I did see his grandparents in attendance, so it's trying to perform for them.
Yeah, he's certainly doing it. Ullum, that ball's poked away by Willis, but then Duncan.
Nope, they said they were going to say it went out first. Yeah. Oh no, he did. He changed it.
I was going to say I thought Duncan touched it.
That it too. He reached for it before he had actually gone out.
Coach Byram asking the officials for clarification there, but kind of hard to get with a 2-man crew in a JV game.
Yeah.
3-man crew, you can have one of them kind of talk to you, but Stewart nearly lost it. They swing it around to Willis on the left wing. Willis drives by Duncan, kicks out. Schilling with an open three, off the mark. Rebound, Willis puts it back up and in.
Yeah, he's now at 10. That's our third guy in double figures. Yeah.
We saw 22, Justice Davis, 6'3" junior, has checked in, as has number 0, Max Wagner.
You know, one of the things I like about basketball, you can have a 0 and a 00 on your team.
They cannot play at the same time.
No, right?
I do know that.
Too confusing for the officials.
Ganem's three, no good. Wheatley taps it out to Willis.
Yeah. Royals off and running.
Halcomb pulls up, buries it. He's got 12 as he hits that shot over Ullum.
Yeah, and that was a really good job of controlling his body by Charlie. He was going in there pretty hard and did a nice job of slowing down just enough in the air, put some touch on that. Oftentimes you see those hard rushes go off wildly.
Ullum on the left wing, tried to get a screen there from Davis, couldn't do it. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Eastern's leads back up to 30.
And Ullum can't catch a break. He's being guarded by Manship or Willis, one of the two, and both big and athletic kids.
Schilling. Coach Bechtel was saying hold for one shot, but Schilling
Schilling
didn't see that. No.
That was a great head fake from Schilling. He got Olam to bite, and it just rolled around the rim.
Let's check our replay in slow-mo and see, was it the right call? Was it really out on us? Probably. Just trying to justify
you see what the pros had. Well, they don't have the benefit of slow motion. Oh, nice little dribble move from Olam. Yeah, and that may be the softest offensive foul I've seen, but he did clear out a little bit.
Yeah, he dropped the shoulder. That's what it was.
But I'm not sure it's hard to tell if he made any contact.
I know. But you saw him dip the shoulder. That's what the call was. So under 10, Chase Stewart gets a screen from Manship. Stewart drives, left-handed layup. Gets the basket and the foul. Gets around. Nice job there by Stewart. He'll go to the line to shoot one. With 4.5 seconds left. Eastern Hancock leads by 32. Stewart trying to make it 33. Off the mark, but Willis grabs the rebound. His three from the corner, no.
That would have put us in the mercy rule.
Yes, it would. So at the end of 3, Eastern Hancock leads 49-17. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
The weather is cold outside, but here in Charlottesville, the action is heating up on the court. Eastern Hancock basketball is back and more exciting than ever. Now is the perfect time to come on down and check out the Eastern Hancock girls basketball team. Come cheer on your ladies as they make a run for the Mid-Eastern Conference Championship and beyond. You can follow the Royals all season long here on the home of the Royals, EHSN.
All right, so you just heard that commercial there for the girls basketball team. They defeated Daleville last night, which gives them at least a share of the conference title. So Coach Dowd's crew, Mid-Eastern Conference champs. It's the first time we've ever won the MEC on girls basketball, and it's the first conference championship in girls basketball since 1999.
Sweet. Congratulations to Coach Dowd and the girls.
They'll have a chance next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday, to win it outright, and they host Randolph Southern on senior night. Randolph Southern's having a good season. They beat Blue River last week, or earlier this week, I guess. They're playing really well, so it'll be a tough game and a good senior night game.
Hey, so I just peeked up into the stands and saw the band setting up. We're going to be in for a treat tonight during the varsity game.
Always love to have the band. Charlie Halcomb got the screen, 3, no. Willis controls the rebound. Finds Schilling in the corner, back up top to Willis. He drives, spins into the lane.
Great job.
Great spin move as Willis drills the layup.
You like that he kind of slow motion into it, and then it's like somebody pressed the button on their PlayStation, and Caden was off and running.
Yep. And then nearly gets a steal, but goes off of his knee.
Yeah, that was off Caden. He was lobbying for it, but
he's not going to get it.
Ref wasn't having anything.
Kyler Bogue coming in. He'll get Max Wagner. He's swinging around, trying to go inside Davis. It's deflected by Manship up ahead to Stewart. Stewart's extra pass over to Willis. Can't finish, but Charlie on the backside glass. Charlie can't finish. Willis with the strong rebound. Kicks it back out to Stewart. One extra pass. Manship will take a 3. And now we see why he doesn't shoot it a lot.
Yep.
3. He's wide open.
Yep.
Then he gets the steal going the other way.
Yeah, he's going to pass it to Charlie.
Charlie gets fouled.
Eli looked like he was setting his catapult when he was doing that, and then had to pull the lever.
Charlie Halcomb will go to the line to shoot a pair. Take a look at that spin move layup by Willis on the last possession. Like you said, just slowed down and accelerated into the spin.
Yeah, he's totally set the defender up for that. Come on, Charlie.
Our biggest complaint with the way our JV has played is we have not shot free throws well the last couple games.
No.
And one more free throw will put us in the running clock.
Yes, it will.
So That's where they want to get to here. There. Charlie hits that one. Miles Winning comes in to get him. Preston Markley, Donovan Watson, Garrett Shaw, and Caden Powers all checked into the game. Did we see Shaw in the third quarter there?
No. I don't think we had any subs.
Kind of a quick quarter.
Yeah, it was. And Powers, I thought that was a block. He must have had a hand down low.
His left hand was on Davis's hip.
Caden was going to be awfully excited about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had a hand on the hip there.
Davis misses the front end.
Got one more coming here. Off the back of the rim, Donovan Watson nearly knocks it out of bounds, but Ullum tracks it down. Ullum guarded by Preston Markley up top. It's like he's trying to clear out here. Gets it over to Wheatley. Top Duncan drives, kicks back out to Ullum, and it's going to be not knocked out of bounds. I thought it was knocked out, but I guess it was not. So Powers walks it up the court. Over to Winnan on the right wing. Top to Watson, swings it around. Nice job by Markley, finds Winnan, and it's blocked by Ullum, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one because I think Ullum got it clean, and the body wasn't there because Miles was falling backwards a little bit. I don't know, maybe got him some, but Miles will shoot a pair regardless.
See this one in slow-mo as Miles is shooting his first free throw. Misses the first. Here it is. I don't think that was a terrible block there by Ullum.
Yeah, that's only his first foul. That kind of surprises me.
Miles hits the second one. Three there from Wheatley, no good. Davis tries to get the rebound, and they're going to get out of bounds off the Royals. .445, clock is running here. Eastern Hancock leads by 36. Wheatley gets a screen, drives, poked away by Powers, but Wheatley retains. Back up top to Ullum. Ullum working on Shaw. Kicks it over to Conkle. He's going to drive. That was a nice little play there, but good recovery by Powers keeps Ullum from getting the shot off. Conkle drives in. Tough shot over Shaw, no good. Shaw with the rebound.
Yeah, Kunkel put up a little 1 foot fadeaway.
Preston Markley step back three. Missed it all. Davis saves it right to Powers. Powers with his first basket of the game.
Caden's an international man of mystery right there.
That's one of those, you always tell your team, don't save the ball under the other team's basket.
Right.
Because you don't want that to happen right there.
A lot of bad things can happen when we do that. The other side, you're all right.
Quick timeout there by Coach Byram. We'll take a quick break and hear from our sponsors.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Okay, 3:51 to play. Eastern Hancock leads 55-17 in this JV game over the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Duncan with the ball, gets it up top to Ullum, back to Kunkel. Really trying to work it into Davis. Davis over Donovan Watson, no good. Great hustle there by Wheatley, but Shaw somehow comes up with it, and then Shaw rolled over.
Yeah.
He's kind of in that position where all he could do is either roll over or throw it blindly over his head.
Right.
And he went with rollover.
And that was a good entry pass to Davis. He was just a little low on the block for him when he turned on the post up.
Yes, he was. So Conkle with the ball, 3:10 to play here. Wheatley gets it into Davis again. Davis can't quite handle it, goes to the floor, throws it up, and Shaw with the steal.
Yeah, Watson with his quick hands getting all over the place right now.
Caden Powers up ahead to win and no. Preston Markley with the backside rebound. He puts it back up and in for two, and Preston Markley has 4. 40-point lead, 57-17. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here. Conkle trying to get it into Davis. They're really trying to work it into him. Olam back over to Duncan. They get it to Conkle in the corner, then to Davis. Turns around, trying to get it to the diving Wheatley and throws it, and it's knocked away by Preston Markley.
Rutherford checks in for Shaw. Good game from Garrett.
There, Preston Markley steals it away from Wheatley, pushes it up ahead to Winnan. Winnan corrals it, wisely pulls it back out. Donovan Watson drives to his right.
Beautiful. What a take.
Nice job by Donovan. And it's amazing to watch his improvement from his freshman year to now.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Little lean back there from Olam, his first basket of the quarter. Their first points of the quarter. Powers kicks to Preston Markley. Markley over to Rutherford. He'll take the three. Rutherford off the mark. Rebounded by Preston on the backside. Backs it back out over to Rutherford. Caleb nearly poked away by Olam. Gets it to Miles Winnan. Miles splits the defense, dishes down to Preston. Markley dribbles to the corner, kicks it over. Powers for three. Off the mark, rebounded by Olam.
We get a little sloppy with our ball handling here toward the end of the game.
Conkle finds Duncan, his runner, no. Rebounded by Davis. He puts it up, no. Rebounded by Powers. Duncan and Markley crashed into each other. They were checking on each other over there.
Oh, let's get some good sportsmanship. Powers, Rutherford, Markley.
Back to Powers.
Oh.
Tripped over his own feet.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Caden had an open path to the basket.
Preston Markley for three, no. Rebounded. Conkle knocks it out of there.
Although I'll say, when Caden went down, he did a nice job of saving it, not turning the ball over, and it made a good pass.
Wholesale substitutions there for the Golden Bears. But I think the Royals should just hold. Rutherford takes the shot. Misses it. Golden Bears will get the last shot here. 5 seconds left in the game. Runner no good there by Cohen West. And that'll do it here from Charlottesville. The final score of the JV game. Eastern Hancock 59. Monroe Central 19. We're going to take a quick break here from the IHSAA, and we'll be back in 1 minute with our final stats.
Governor Holcomb, I love how high school sports teach the importance of the journey.
I couldn't agree more, Commissioner Neidig. Before any measure of success is achieved, like making a winning play or earning a state championship, student athletes go on an essential journey that humbles and teaches them every step of the way.
The lessons learned along the journey of high school sports are about so much more than just the game. Student athletes learn how to persevere through adversity, never give up, and to get better every day.
This second classroom teaches the skills, behaviors, and attitudes student athletes need to be successful on the playing field and in life.
There's no better training ground for today's teens on their way to becoming tomorrow's leaders. Support the vital work of education-based athletics by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is keeping education in front of athletics. This is the journey of high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right. Get to the final stats. I'll go ahead and do the Monroe Central stats first, and then Scott will let us know the Eastern Hancock stats. For the Golden Bears, they were led in scoring by Justice Olam. Justice had 12 points, including 8 in the first half. Next was Jackson Conkle, who had 3. He hit their only 3 of the game. Carter Wheatley had 2, and Kyler Bogue had 2 as well.
A really, really balanced scoring at the top for the Royals. Charlie Halcomb led the way with 13, but Eli Manship set a career high as a freshman with 12. Willis followed up his great performance last week with another dozen. We had Garrett Shaw with 6, Stewart with 4, Barkley with 4, Schilling hit a 3, and then we had a few kids got a couple baskets. Watson with that nice drive at the end. Powers hit one, and Miles went and finished off the scoring with a free throw.
So our Paxton Farms player of the game, kind of like we said against Greenfield last week, there was no question it was Willis. I think there's no question it's Manship.
Yeah, I agree.
So Eli Manship has to be our JV Paxton Farms player of the game here, simply because he did it all, both sides of the court, career high. It's a great game by Eli Manship. So that'll do it here. Eastern Hancock wins 59-19 in the JV matchup. We'll be right back here with the varsity. Remember, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, to check out, look for the new link. If you're watching on IHSA TV, hang tight and it'll come back there. We'll see you in a little bit.